Hi, today is February 1st, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 188 for the year. Good morning, February. Good morning, February. Welcome to the year. How are you enjoying yourself so far today? Does it ever bother you that you are the shortest month? Does your length give you an inferiority complex? Sometimes good things come in small packages. It's not the size, it's what you do with it. It's not the meat, it's the motion. I am optimistic about you, you adorable little month, you teeny tiny bastard, you small fry, you shrimpo, you little guy. So good morning. I hope you have a happy, albeit brief, existence. And in 4 weeks after you go, I will tell March you said hello. Poem number 189, Elephants. There is a pink elephant this morning, a thing that I can't stop thinking about. Actually, maybe there are multiple elephants. They say that when there's an elephant in the room, you just have to address it, but I don't agree. I've seen many an elephant walk out of a room. All you have to do is open the door. Sometimes you don't even have to open the door. Sometimes you don't have to do anything, and the elephant just hops out through the window and dashes off like a bunny. That sure would be nice. Maybe that will happen this time. Maybe in this case, the thing or things that seem to need to be addressed don't really need to be addressed. So for the time being, I'm going to act as if the elephant or elephants have left the room, even though I'm not placing bets on that actually happening anytime soon. Poem number 190, Invocation. At the beginning of anything, there is a temptation to perform an invocation of some sort or another, and this is the beginning, the first day of the month. The year may be 1/12 through, but the morning is newly born, brand new. So my urge is to invoke the muse and pray that they will see me through. That's right, my muse is gender neutral, or at least they is today. So let me thank you, muse, for all you've done so far and all that you will do. The manna you fill and fulfill me with, the songs you sing, the light you bring. For everything, muse, I thank you. Let me try to be attentive, receptive, a faithful interpreter, a reliable narrator, a timely messenger, a skillful orator, or whatever it is you choose to send my way. Let all the elephants saunter off and go to sleep, because that can happen too. The elephants can go to sleep, and I can find peace and refuge in all and everything you lead me to, muse, until the elephants awaken. And maybe when the elephants wake up, I will be better equipped to deal with them than I am just now. So thank you, muse. Thank you. Thank you. I am here for you. I feel you here with me, and I look forward to whatever comes next. Poem number 191, What Came Next. The thing that came next came to be known as What Came Next, and the thing that came next was filled with resentment at being named according to its relationship to some chronology that seemed completely arbitrary and irrelevant to its existence. Just because I happen not to be first, the thing that came next said, that doesn't mean that I should be referred to as what came next. That is oppressive and discriminatory and patriarchal and paternalistic and simplistic bullshit, and it represents a refusal to see me for who I actually am. And those that had named the thing that came next what came next conceded the point and agreed that it was, at least on some level, wrong, and yes, perhaps oppressive to refer to the thing that came next as what came next. And so the thing that came next was asked what it would like to be called. And the thing that came next went into this diatribe about the whole concept of names and signs and symbols and signals, how all maps are insults to all territories because the map is not the territory, and so on. And after about an hour and a half of this tirade, it was determined that there was probably no pleasing the thing that came next, and so it was decided that the thing that came next would continue to be known as what came next, until something else came along. And the last poem of the day is poem number 192, Below This Poem. Below this poem were lines of verse that I started the day with and have since abandoned. I cut them out and pasted them into my notes for possible future poems. It's nice to have a bit of a backlog. And today's shit that is difficult to look at can be shit that is much easier to look at or deal with or think about or write about tomorrow or the next day or the next. At some point in the future, I will look at what was below this poem, and see what, if anything, can be done with it. For now, at least, the elephants have either gone to sleep or walked out the door. I don't know if they are still here or whether they will return again. I don't know how I will feel when later I look at what had been written below this poem. But regardless, I will be here to see what happens, to see what comes next, and to thank the muse for all and everything. And let me thank you also for being here with me at this time. I really, really appreciate it. Happy February. Happy new month. And yeah.